Ba-dum, ba, 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 ba-dum, ba, ba, ba. Ba-da, ba, ba, ba-da. Ba-da, ba, 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 bum, 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 bum. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to the Friday before the storm. I do not know where you are in what part of the world you live, but holy cannolis, bruh. People are freaking out in the States right now. Sir Mustard Boy. Bro, you already got the green screen. Why not be in the TV? In the TV? What do you mean in the TV? Oh, wait. There we go. Quality looks great. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I work hard on it, dude. I really do. Like, you know, I feel weird saying work hard, you know, when I'm doing something that I enjoy, but I do put a lot of work into it. So I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Oh, you mean the thing behind me? Yeah. No, I see what you mean. I don't know. I'm just winging it. Just trying to come up with stuff that's a little more interesting than me just sitting here. You know what I mean? Like, that's really all it is. I'm constantly working on stuff, got like different scenes that I try and put together. I'm just learning. I'm learning every day, learning, trying to get better, trying different things, just trying to make it better. You know what I mean? Trying to make it more fun for everybody, for me, for people who come hang out, you know, like that's what it's all about. Just trying to create a space that is fun to be, a space where we can just fucking relax, have fun, and that's interesting, and you know, so yeah. I mean, not a bad idea. I did I thought about doing some different stuff because like what this is actually like the scene you're looking at is actually it's like a 3D scene from Unreal Engine, and I just like rendered out a still image of it and then put some stuff behind it. But I've got like all those windows, and I thought about like doing different stuff in the different windows, but this is just what I ended up settling on. But yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I really do. You know, when you put as many hours into something, you know, when you spend hours and hours working on stuff and people notice, feels good. It makes it all worth it. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know where you are. I don't know if you like if you're in the States, where you are in the States, etc. But motherfuckers are freaking out about this storm that's supposed to be coming. And yo, man, we're battening down the hatches here. I got the generator. I'm going out to get more fuel for it tomorrow. I had it running yesterday. Make sure everything works. This shit is supposed to be nigh on in apocalyptic. Like they're saying, we'll see what's true, but they're saying we're supposed to get temperatures of like in some parts of the country, not where I live. We're supposed to get down into single digits, I guess, wherever I live. Yo, you're in Texas. Oh my God, dude, they're saying you guys are supposed to get like minus 36 degrees Fahrenheit and like 3 inches of ice. Bro, look, I'm not trying to get crazy, okay? I don't think I'm crazy. I am a little bit crazy, all right? I don't know where your head's at, but like, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. This shit ain't natural, man. Like this is legitimately, this ain't natural. Like, I don't know what's going on, but all I'm saying is brace yourself. Brace yourself and be ready for anything. Be ready for some shady shit because Yo, absolutely not. Batten down the hatches, get your generator going, get plenty of fuel backed up, get plenty of bottled water. Yo, pipes freezing and bursting, electrical grids going down. Like we like as just from an infrastructure perspective are not prepared. Like these are the kind of temperatures that we have not seen in North America for I don't even know how. I guess I could have looked it up, but you know what? Let's look it up right now. When's the last time? Right? When is the last time North America saw temps as low as what is it? Minus 36 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm like, temperatures of minus 36 or lower are relatively common in high latitudes of North America. Right. We should have said, when's the last time Texas? Texas has never officially recorded temperatures as low as 36 degrees Fahrenheit. The coldest officially recognized temp in Texas is minus 23, recorded in both Tula and on February 12th and Seminole on February 8th, 1933. All I'm saying is brace yourself, because this shit's going to be apocalyptic. Haven't got snow all winter and it's slamming in all at once. I know, right? Like my wife, right? She's from Russia, from Siberia to be more accurate. So my wife is from Siberia, and like 2 or 3 years ago, we got both her mom and her little brother. We got them, brought them here as well. So they're all here. They all live in the house with us, and they're all from Siberia. And when I met my wife, we both work in technology. So we were both living in Silicon Valley at the time, right? And now we're back on the East Coast in my hometown where I'm from. So we moved back here, got a house, doing the whole family thing, right? And so when we got back here, like I told my wife when we got here, you're actually going to see some winters, right? Because in California, there's really no seasons. And when we moved back here, I was like, you're finally going to get to see some winters and some seasons and stuff like that. And like we had the first couple winters was nothing, right? Like it never even really got cold. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this winter already has been like, bro, we were at 15 degrees on Monday. We were at 15 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's just like, we never even broke like the high 20s in the past couple of years. And now all of a sudden, no snow, no low temperatures for years. And now all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, we're supposed to get apocalyptically cold temperatures, snow. I didn't even know how much snow they're saying that we're supposed to get. All I know is they said like 3 inches of ice, which is like fucking bananas. Like, bruh, my neighborhood is an old neighborhood, right? So all the power lines are on like, I mean, like the old poles, like everything's underground now. We bury like power, internet, all that stuff is buried underground now because it's like, much easier to screw it up once it's down there. It doesn't go down and stuff like that. But we have everything on poles, and 3 inches of ice. Do you know how heavy that is across a 100-foot length of wire, like cable? Every power line in the neighborhood would fall. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I know I'm going off about this, but it's just bananas. It's just bananas. That's all I'm saying. So brace yourself. Be prepared for the madness, because I'm telling you, it's not natural. This shit ain't natural. Somebody is doing some shiesty shit, right? So don't be surprised if something crazy happens and then they come out and say that we got to do some crazy shit because something crazy happened. And it's like, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Just keep your eyes and ears on is all I'm saying. Stay frosty. Stay frosty. don't fall for the shenanigans is all I'm saying. I'm ready. I'm not really ready, but I'm ready. I'm ready to get crazy up in this muck, man. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're ready for the storm. I still have to go get more water. I have a ton of water, food, the generator. Gonna go get some more water. Because that's my main concern, is just pipes bursting and then you don't have water for who knows how long until they, you know what I mean? Until stuff gets fixed. So yeah. Anywho, happy Friday. We have inventory management issues as usual because me, man, the inventory in this game, that is like one of my main motivations for doing the expedition is more inventory space, because sweet baby Jesus, man, I can't do this every time I come back from a raid. It's just too much. It's just too damn much. All right, what are we doing? We keep, well, all right, let's see. What can we, let's see what we can, what's this? Silencer 2. We can put this on something. What doesn't have something? We can put it on here. Boom. Boom. Put that there. All right. This, and this. These can probably go away. This can't. But we can do this. So I didn't do the expedition last time. And I kind of regret it. Because I don't know, not like even just for, there's no way I would have been able to get the whole thing done last time, but I kind of regret it just because I don't know, it feels like aside from being an account reset, it's also kind of like a fresh start. Like I've been playing the game the same way since I started playing, and I started playing kind of shortly before the last expedition. I didn't start when the game launched, but it feels like I've been playing the game the same way for a while, and I feel like the expedition is a good opportunity to just reset everything and approach the game differently, kind of like from a fresh perspective. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. Texas governor already dipped out. Yo, that's crazy. How's the governor? Yo, bro. That says a lot about politicians, right? Big storm coming. Shit's going to get crazy. The person who's supposed to be the leader of the state just rolls out. Oh, what, bro? What? What, homie? Last time he left before a bad storm, the power grid went, right? Like, what does this dude know that the rest of us don't know? And why isn't he sticking around to lead his state through these difficult, tumultuous times? You know what I mean? Seems wise, also seems like a bit of a bitch move. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Wise? Yes. Probably wise. Also, morally bankrupt? Yeah. Probably that too. I'd have left Arizona too. Yeah, but Greg, you're not the governor of Arizona, right? Like, I feel like if you put yourself in that position, you tell everybody, look, I'm your guy. I'm going to be in charge. I'm going to lead this state. I'm going to take your concerns. I'm going to take your, like, honestly, right? Like, when you're a politician, you take the concerns of the people on your shoulders, and it is your job to communicate and fight for those concerns to get, you know, whatever their complaints are remedied, and to get their requests met, etc., 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 right? You take that onto your shoulders. You're supposed to be, you voted me in, you gave me this position and this opportunity. Now it is my turn to be like a leader goes in first and leaves last, right? That's how that's supposed to work, is all I'm saying. Is the extended barrel worth it on the Berletta? I only use it on Pharaoh and Osprey. No, it's not. My opinion, well, this is my opinion. Just my, I'm not a professional. I just play one on the internet. So my opinion, no, the extended barrel is only worth it. It's definitely worth it on the Osprey, worth it on the Pharaoh too. So those are two good picks. On like basically every other single shot weapon, the compensator is going to be, is my go-to. The comp is my go-to. Because on single shot weapons, I mean, for one, you don't really have to worry about, recoil, right? There is recoil, but it's easy to manage on single shot weapons. And on single shot weapons, the thing that you're trying to maximize is your fire rate, right? And so the quicker you can get that random spread tightened back up, the better off you're going to be. So comp is always my go-to. I don't know if I have the extended barrel on this. It's just because I grabbed something out of my inventory and was like, whatever, you know. At the end of the day yesterday, I was like, you know, whatevs, and I threw something in there. But yeah, I normally never would run an extended barrel on a pistol. We're going to use some of these keys today, by the way. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to run through some of these keys today. Just BT dubs. First, we got to sort this inventory situation out. All right, now we got a bunch of herbal bandages. I don't really want to get rid of these bandages, though. What do I have? I got a silencer on here now. Even the silencer, though. Even the silencer, I feel like it's not the play. It's not the play. Even if you're PvPing, the silencer is still like, does it really do you a lot of good? I don't think so. I just threw it on there because, like I said, it was the end of the day. Absolutely, the comp is what you want to have on here, which we're probably going to make one and put it on here. The other problem, though, is I still haven't found any of the compensator blueprints, so I only have the comp one, which kind of sucks. But, you know, whatever, it is what it is. What do we have on this? Silencer. And yeah, we're going to have to make a crappy comp one to put on here. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. What's this? Let's do this. Let's just keep this one. And this one we can recycle. Actually, let's sell this one. 5K. We'll take that. All right. We're looking good. And we still... We gotta go through some inventory here, man. I might be a bit of a digital hoarder. Just BT dubs. I might have a little bit of a problem. All right, let's make a compensator for this. Yeah, see, the only compensator I have is the crappy one, unfortunately. But still, I would rather take the 20% per shot dispersion than any of the other attachments on a pistol like the Beretta. 1000%. All right, so we're down here. Let's do this. Oh, whoop. This. Okay, that's good. That's good. Salty at the beginning of the expedition, but now I'm happy I did it, ready to stack buffs. Yeah, I kind of have come to the conclusion that without the expedition, yeah, like, I don't know, it's just once you like when you first start playing the game and you learn, holy crap, I got to give up everything for the expedition and it's going to cost this much money and blah, 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 blah. Like at first it seems like that sucks. But then once you play the game enough, you realize like there's no point, like you get to a point where you want to do it because you don't really have anything else to do, you know? And it's just like I said, it's a reset and it's a reason to keep playing, gives you an opportunity to approach the game differently. So yeah, I was kind of the same way, like with the first one. Like I said, I was like, I'm not even going to be close. I don't want to lose all my stuff, etc., etc. The only thing I will say, I think, about the expedition, let's switch this over so I don't forget. The only thing I will say about the expedition that I think could be done better is the blueprint situation, right? And I've talked about this before, so I won't launch into a long monologue, but the blueprint collection, right, is like, here's mine. And you can see there's a lot of blueprints I don't have. I find blueprints every time I play. But 9 times out of 10, I find the same blueprints that I already have. And so the blueprint collection is really, it is the only thing when it comes to building your account back up that is completely up to RNG. Like you have no control over it. If you know what I mean? Like, sure, you can go to places where you know that there are better spawn rates for either blueprints in general or maybe better spawn rates for certain blueprints, but at the end of the day, it's still completely up to RNG. So like everything else about your account, you can play in targeted ways to build everything else back up. You can make, you know, informed decisions about where to go to get certain materials and how to acquire materials quickly, etc. But with the blueprint collection, you're totally up to that RNG. And it kind of sucks. I feel like there should be a better system in place to incentivize people to engage with the expedition, right? Because people who are going to be engaging with the expedition are going to be people who play the game a lot. There are going to be a lot of people out there who either won't engage with it at all or who will only engage with it from time to time when they have built up enough resources. So to incentivize those people, and even to further incentivize the people who play a lot, putting in systems that allow you to make targeted decisions when it comes to building your account back up, it makes it a lot easier to make that decision to wipe everything, right? For example, and I've said this, like I said, 100 times, so I'm not going to, a vendor, right? Where you can trade in, say, X amount of blueprints for a blueprint that you don't have yet, right? Say 5, 10 blueprints, whatever. 5 or 10 duplicate blueprints for a blueprint you don't already have. Like that simple, right? You could still have some very rare blueprints that have to be found in raids. Sure, that's fine. But for some of the more like utilitarian type items, your blue type items, grenades, augments, weapons, things of that nature, the kind of stuff that you're going to be using and losing all the time, and most importantly, the kind of things that allow you to play the game in the ways that you want to play the game and to experiment with different things, like all of those very utilitarian augments. It would be nice if there was a system where we could, even if we're finding duplicate blueprints every once in a while, we could trade a stack of those in and get one that we don't have yet, is all I'm saying. D-Red Narnum. That's hard to Dread Arnum. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What is up, brother? Really love your stream and enjoy being part of your fan community. Would you mind adding me? No, fuck you. Spam. The legendary attachment, extended barrel on the anvil is elite. Really? I don't think I've ever tried the extended barrel on the anvil. Why? So, why? Extrapolate, elaborate. Why do you like the extended barrel on the anvil? What is it that it... I mean, that extra bullet velocity, I guess, would be nice. But I feel like not super necessary. I've been onboarding ever since reset and only collect stuff for blaze nades and dead mines. Yeah. And that that's perfectly that's a smart way to play, right? Like you find, that's what I was telling somebody just the other day. They were new to the game and they were asking like, my inventory, my stash is always full, right? What items should I keep and what items should I sell? And my advice was basically the typical advice, right? Like first, build up your workbenches, first and foremost. Second, find a cheap loadout that you like to use and that you have the ability to make and maintain, right? Like a weapon, a grenade, just some stuff that you like to use that you know that you can always keep on hand, right? Look at what materials are required for that, and then just keep those materials on hand. Keep the materials you need to upgrade all the things that you need to upgrade. Everything else, just sell, right? Because you're going to want to build up your stash. And then as you learn about other things, you unlock new blueprints, you progress through the game, etc., you're going to learn that there are other materials that you're going to want to keep on hand later on in the game. But by the time you figure that out, you'll know how to acquire those other materials, etc., right? And then you just keep the stuff that you want to use. Everything else is kind of just taking up space. I think that's a really smart way to play. Personally, I am a bit of a digital hoarder, so I have a really difficult time following my own advice because like I keep shit on hand thinking, oh wait, I might want to use that. I never do though. So, you know, it's one of those do what I say, not what I do situations. But yeah, I think that's a smart way to play. I think that's the way to play, especially considering how limited the stash is here, right? I mean, one of the things about this game, you get 280 stash slots before an expedition. That's really not a lot in a game like this. When you think about the amount of resources and stuff that you find, like, it's really not a lot. So, yeah, like, look at all this. Like, most of this crap, I don't even use. Like, I'm keeping this stuff, like, all this stuff around because, like, every day I feel like today's the day when I'm going to find the Wolfpack blueprint, but I still haven't found it. So it's like, you know, whatevs. Anyway, let's look at the map. Let's see what's going on. We got a hidden bunker up. We could do that. We got a night raid on Stella that's not coming up for an hour and a half. So I guess we can do hidden bunker. Spaceport. Let's see if we can find a spaceport key to take with us. Spaceport Trench Tower key, Spaceport Warehouse key, Stella Montis Medical Storage key. Let's take the warehouse key. Let's do that. And we're going to need to take some stim shots too. Okay. Actually, wait, let's do this. Yeah. All right. I feel like that's good. Let's see if we can get to the warehouse. And, you know, get some loot. You can do it! What is up, Eric27908? Welcome, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to have you here. You ready for the storm? We were just talking about the storm. It's gonna get crazy. Brace yourself for some shenanigans, I think. Just personally, I feel like there might be some shenanigans. To me, it feels a lot like this shit is not natural. Just saying. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I might be a bit of a conspiracy theorist. All right, where are we going? Warehouse, right? This is where it is, right?
Let's go to the shipping warehouse.
Isn't that where that... This is where the key is, right?
Someone just managed to override the outskirts bunker's security system, and every gang in Toledo is scrambling to get their hands on whatever's inside. Don't let this opportunity go to waste.
Is it worth the expedition? I think so, yes. I think so, yes. I'll tell you why. We were just talking about this, right? And when you first start playing the game, it's going to feel like the expedition comes at a heavy cost. And it does. But as you continue to play the game, you're going to realize that the expedition gives you... It's more than just an account reset. It's an opportunity to reset how you approach the game. And there's just like... There's definitely a mental aspect to it, right? Like, I was just saying, I've pretty much been playing the game the same way for the last month or whatever, right? And I'm ready for the expedition just so that I can switch things up and approach the game differently. You know what I mean? Not to mention what you get out of the expedition is 1000% worth it. The extra storage space, the extra skill points, like it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. It is. Let's check these. We'll take all this crap for now. We'll replace it later. All right, now I just have to remember where this room is. I can never remember where anything is. It's on the other side, isn't it? I'm on the wrong side. Son of Beach. I am on the wrong side. Isn't there a rope that goes up there or something? No. Am I in the wrong place? What am I doing here? Oh, it's up there. Isn't there a rope that goes up there? I swear, man, I am always lost in this game. I never know where I'm going. I think there's a gun case down the other end, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate.
How the fuck did I open the door with my key? That is...
Because it has two sides. It has two sides to it.
The key? Shit.
Yeah, it shouldn't let you do it, but it totally does, bro. All right, here, come on in, come on in. We'll split it. We'll split it. We'll split it. We'll split it. Come on. We can split it, bro.
I don't need anything.
All right.
I don't need anything. I really don't need anything. I'm just looking for the bulk thing. Good luck, brother.
All right, thanks, bro. That really is unfortunate, man. It shouldn't let you use your key. I agree. There's two sides to it, and depending on which side you come at, they're both locked and they'll both take your key, which it kind of is shitty because I've had that happen to me too. I've absolutely had that happen to me. Hey, there's a comp too. Wait, we're gonna do this right now. Shazam. Shazam.
Attention raiders. The North
All right,
Antenna
let's
has been
let's
activated.
drop some stuff here. Don't need this. We probably don't need these. We don't need this. All right, we'll take the air freshener because that's worth a little bit of money. Take the Trailblazers. Meh, we'll take that. That's worth a little bit of money. Take that. We don't need that. I already got those. Did I miss anything? Is that everything? I guess that's everything. I thought there was a gun case in here. All right, well, that's us. That's it. Let's swap this just in case. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, I've lost a couple keys like that too, man. Split it with bullets. That you saw I didn't put my weapon down. You saw I did not put my weapon down. But like once he started being cool about it, I was like, ah, man. I did think for a second that we were going to be fighting it out though. All right, let's find where are we getting? Oh, right here. Look at that.
Head home at the central elevator.
I don't trust nobody. Especially when they know I just came from that room. You know what I'm saying? Ah! It's the only thing about these light weapons is they are not great against the arcs. There we go. I normally like to run for like arcs and stuff like that, I really like to run the Renegade. The Renegade is legit for fighting arcs. The Anvil's good too.
Okay, security here. I got your call. Attention, citizens. East antenna has been successfully activated.
Hey, Luna Frost, kick rocks, get the fuck out of my chat. All right, let me get just easing the itch of my rating watching while I'm working. That's what's up, man. That's what I'm here for, bro. That's what I'm here for. All right, so yeah, Eric, just getting caught up here. So yeah, the benefits outweigh the cost because, sorry, I get distracted when I'm playing. Like, even if you're just a casual player, like I don't play a ton. I play like 5 days a week for like 3 hours a day, right? Which is more probably than casual players, but not as much as a really serious player, right? So I play a good bit, but even as a casual player, after you play enough, you're going to get to a point where the materials and stuff just, they stop mattering. Right? Like you figure out how to play the game. You realize you don't really need a lot to have fun. And the size of your stash and like the all of the materials and stuff like that, they kind of stop mattering. And you kind of need the reset for one, the benefits, like Eric said. The benefits outweigh the cost just hands down, especially after like 2-3 resets and you keep stacking up more inventory space, more skill points, whatever other benefits they add in the future. Like that stuff really starts to add up. But two, just for the ability to give the game some longevity, right? Just to give you that fresh start, because you just get to a point where like you don't really, you know, like when I first started playing, if I didn't make it back from a raid, it felt catastrophic, right? Like, oh, I just lost all that stuff. Now it's like, whatever, you know, like you're going to get it back. You know, it's whatever. After stage 5, what do I do? So after stage 5, so I'm about to finish up stage 5 now. So after stage 5, it's just going to tell you that you're finished and waiting for the expedition. And then at that point, all that you want to do is stack currency, because you need to get the total combined value of your wallet or account or whatever this is. The total combined value of this plus what you have in your inventory needs to total up to 5 million in order to get all of the benefits. And if it doesn't total up to 5 million, then depending on how much you do have, you'll get some of the benefits, right? So after you hit stage 5, you just want to stack money. Stack money, keep around a couple things that you like to use, and that's basically it. That's basically it. Like, actually, right here, we could go in here. We could go to survival items. We could turn this in. So that's going to finish that one up. And then last thing I have is provisions. And I have literally done all of my provisions just with seeds. Every time I get a stack of seeds that exceeds 4 stacks, I just turn it into provisions. And that's basically, this entire line is like $130,000 worth of seeds and like some fruit and stuff that I've found here and there. But that's basically it. So, you know, It's pretty easy when you start doing it and you realize, you know, like when you first look at like combat items and stuff, you're gonna feel like, oh, that's all my weapons, etc., etc. But it's not. It's not. It goes really fast. It's really not that much. The biggest thing is that 5 mil. Just making sure that you have that 5 mil. That's going to be the only thing that you're going to want to keep an eye on, really. Because you can see right now, I only have 1.3, and I can tell you right now, my stash is not... It's definitely not worth a couple mil, for sure. Definitely not. I do have a ton of crap in here that I don't need, though, so that's, you know, that's super. And I think we're going to sell, like, all of this stuff. All these recyclables. This. Where are we at on metal parts? Yeah, we're going to sell all this stuff. Yeah, all this gets sold. This gets sold. And we'll keep that. We'll sell this. We'll keep all this stuff. Or not. Let's sell this. Sell this. And this is like, this is basically how I do it. I just sell stuff from time to time just to make room, you know? That's basically how I go about it. Like, look at all these gun parts I have. I remember when I first started playing, I was always running out of these. But like I said, you play long enough and you just have a ton of everything. And this is what I do. Every once in a while when I need to make space, I just go through and sell like 1 or 2 stacks of everything. And the other thing, I'm not even a good player. Like my Twitch admin, his name is Spider. Bruh. When I go into raids with him, he knows every room, where every drawer is, every locker is. Like, by the time I have looked at the map and kind of figured out where I am, he already has a full bag that's just like full of like purples and blueprints. By the time I've even got my bearings. So some people, like, if you're really good at sense of direction and stuff like that, you'll do very, very well. You'll do very well. All right, let's make some more light ammo. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch weapons, man. I'm not like a huge fan of I'm not a huge fan. This weapon is great for PvP, but it's for PvE. I'm not a huge fan. I'll tell you what I like for PvE. We're gonna make one. This is my jam for PvE. Is the Renegade. Take this bad boy. Swap that. We will upgrade this to level 4. Right. We'll put our Comp 2 on that bad boy. We'll make... What do we want to make? Angled grip 3. Oh no, wait, this one doesn't work for the... This one doesn't work for the Renegade. That's right, you can't put a grip on it. So we'll do... Man, I wish I had the extended mag 3. See, this is what I'm talking about. If there was a blueprint vendor, I would be able to buy the extended mag 3. All right, so we'll do that. And then we'll make one of these. Bam. All right. Let's do another key. First, let's do this. Four is probably enough. We'll make a couple more of these too. Okay. All right, let's look at what keys I have, because I don't know where all the keys are, where all the key rooms are. That's why I have so many of them. Stella Montes security checkpoint key. I don't know where that is. Let's look at what's up on the map first. We got, you know what? Oh, Gaelic, you have the, do you have the blueprint? What is up, by the way, brother? Good to see you back, my dude. Good to see you back. We were talking about the storm earlier. 10 to 28 inches where you're at. Holy balls. Are you serious? 28 inches. Oh, my God. The last time I saw 2 feet of snow, I don't even know, man. It was well over a decade ago. Where are we? All right, let's go. Container storage is probably going to be empty, but
Go to the container storage.
we'll go anyway. Is there anything in here? Yeah, I remember the last time I saw 2 feet of snow, I was living on, it was kind of like a farm. It was a friend of mine. It was a friend of mine. It wasn't a farm, but it was in farm country, and his dad had these 2 cows, these 2 beef cows that he had bought, right? Their names were Beef and Burger. And we used to live in this little apartment that he would rent to people, but he was renting it to us. And so we lived in this little apartment that he owned, and he had these 2 cows, Beef and Burger, and it was a huge blizzard. This is like well over 10 years ago now. And I remember we had to go out there during this blizzard. We had to like traipse our way through these however many feet of snow and go feed these cows. And it was absolutely crazy, because these cows, like, one thing about beef cows, yeah, I'm going up. One thing about beef cows is they're not super nice. They're not super nice. Are we the first ones here? No way. Oh, this is the shitty room. I always pick the wrong room. Damn it, man. Where's the good room? I always pick the wrong room when I come in here.
Attention raiders. The north antenna has been
The good room is up top, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's this, or the other side. It's one of these two. I always pick the wrong one, man. Always pick the wrong one. Maybe we'll get lucky. Somebody's in there. We'll leave them alone. Maybe we can make it to the other one before they get there. All right, it hasn't been breached from this side. Wrong fucking button. You pussy. You little bitch. Come here, you little bitch, you little rat. You hiding little rat. Come here. Come here, talk to me. You got a microphone, you scared little rat? You got a microphone? You too afraid to talk? You scared little rat? You little bitch. Try to save your spaceport keys for when hidden bunker is up. You can get the volcano blueprint in them. Copy that. Copy that. Yeah, we've been getting prepared for it here too, man. Like, I just drug out my generator last night. I got to go get fuel for it today. I got to go get more bottled water. I'm going to go get, like, I don't know, a few 10 or 20 gallons of bottled water. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be legit crazy. Yo, what up, Hazan? I see you. What's going on? Yeah, I get distracted in the game, but I check chat. What's up? How are you? Anybody who spams my chat like that in Twitch, though, if you're about to ask me if I want artwork, you can, you know, fuck off directly. Please and thank you kindly. All right, let's see here. All right, we got night raid on Blue Gate. We could do that. I don't know if I have any keys for Blue Gate though. Stella, Buried City, Dam, Spaceport, and Stella. So we don't have any keys, but that's fine. We don't need keys. Let's make... Let's take... What do we want to take to Blue Gate? We'll make another one of these. All right, that's what's up, Hazan. That's good. That's good to know. Fook off. Fook off. Oh, you know what sucks, though? We lost our good compensator, the only one that I had. Yeah, let's make this. Let's make this. And this. Man, I was in a bad spot there. I was trying to think about, I could have played that much better. I feel like I could have took that guy if I would have played that smarter. That was some poor decision making on my part, and I kept hitting the wrong fucking buttons, man. Oh shit, I did not need to make bandages. All right, what else do we want to bring? Let's bring some, we'll bring some seeker grenades. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I feel good about this. I feel good about this. This is how we're going. This is what we're doing. I'm good, Hazan. I'm good. So, Gaelic, the spaceport hidden bunker, volcanoes in like any of the key rooms? I've got a couple spaceport keys, I think. Stella. I think I have a couple spaceport keys. Yeah, that's what it was. 60. 2016. That had to be it. So almost 10 years ago. That had to be it. 2016. I'm on the East Coast. I don't know where you are. Oh, wow. 2 so far out of 6 keys. That's what's up. Yeah, that's something that I hadn't been doing, was saving my keys for map events, and I totally should have been. I was just like kind of using them whenever, and I should have been saving them for map events. Guess we'll go here. So what's up, Hazan? How'd you find my channel? Because I know damn well you didn't find it just scrolling. Not on Twitch, anyway. Wait, let's check the lockers first. We'll take the seeds. Here we go. Damn. All right, I guess I might as well take this stuff since it's all that I'm finding. Take that. Take these. Take that. Oh. Am I like missing something in here? I feel like there should be something in this room. There's kind of nothing. Man, this place sucks. I thought this was supposed to be like a high loot area. Yeah, that place sucks. This is all already looted. See, this is my problem, man. I have no idea where I'm going. I never know where I'm going. I need to start learning these maps better, or else I'm never going to get anywhere in this game. This is my biggest issue. As I just wander around. Sometimes I get lucky. Usually I don't. What's up, Omega? Banana bread, pineapple, apple pie. God damn, that sounds delicious. I love banana bread, actually. My wife makes banana bread. And it is delicious. Oh, shit! Why can't I hit you? Come on, man. All right, so here's the question. Oh, Mage. What did I say? Omega? Here's the question, all right? Here's the question. When it comes to peanut butter and sandwiches, all right? Peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and Fluffernutter? Make your choice. This isn't a question of which one do you like better. This is a question of which one is objectively better. All right, we're getting out of here. This is
Head home at the warehouse air shaft.
this is whack. How do I get out of here? Isn't there a like a way to get up or something? Up here, I think. Jump up on this, and then I swear to God, I know you can get up there, man. There we go. You've never had Fluffernutters. Oh my God. Peanut butter and fluff. Marshmallow fluff. Marshmallow fluff. Maybe I'm calling it something that I don't know if Fluffernutter, I don't know if everybody calls it Fluffernutter or if it's just me. Marshmallow fluff. Peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. Let me tell you. Let me just tell you. It is the way. The truth. I actually need I need some of these. Let's drop something here. Let's drop this. I actually need some of these power cells. So maybe we'll kill some, I guess we'll have to kill some arcs. Marshmallow jam and chocolate peanut butter. Oh my God. I have never had marshmallow jam. I've had marshmallow fluff. Is marshmallow jam the same thing as marshmallow fluff? Also, do not fuck with me. Hey, what's up, man? Are we
Oh, there's you. What's up?
are we serious about what is chocolate peanut butter? Is it peanut butter with chocolate mixed in, or is it like what's the stuff that they
It's you.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be you.
It just might be me.
Chocolate peanut butter. Oh my god.
I spawned in late, so there was nothing to do.
What's that stuff called? Nutella. Nutella. Are you talking about Nutella? It was a thing when I was a kid. Oh, it's not made anymore. Marshmallow jam. Damn, I feel like I would be super into that. Marshmallow fluff is my shit. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Do not get it twisted. Some just like good old grape jelly. I fucks with it, right? Don't get it twisted, but marshmallow fluff, peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwiches. Oh my God. But now I'm thinking chocolate peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwiches. You've got half of a s'more right there. No, you've got 2/3 of a s'more. You just put that bitch on some Dave's Famous bread. Oh my God. That's right. Nutella is hazelnut, not chocolate. You're right. You're right. Nutella is hazelnut, not chocolate. What was I thinking? I'm an idiot. Chocolate flavored peanut butter. That one is still made. Stand by. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold the phone. Chocolate peanut butter. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have gone my whole life, my whole goddamn life, the regret that is setting in right now. I'm going to the store today. I am going to the store today. I have to go get water and stuff for the storm anyway. I gotta go get water. I gotta go fill up my gas can. I am going to the store today, and we are getting chocolate peanut butter and a fresh jar of marshmallow fluff. And I'm gonna get some Dave's Famous, like the Dave's Famous honey and oat bread or whatever it is. It might as well be a graham cracker, right? I'll be goddamned. Try on butter bread. Oh, butter bread. Yeah. I like butter bread. Butter bread's good. Butter bread's good. Butter bread's what I normally get, I think. That's like my go-to is butter bread. Either butter bread or tomato. Is it potato? Tomato bread. You know what I'm talking about? It's like it's almost yellow. Tomato bread. I normally do butter bread or tomato bread. Those are my go-tos. Banana nut bread with chocolate peanut butter. I'm not going to argue with that. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. Not for a single second am I going to argue with that. Yeah, that's legit. My wife makes banana bread, which I guess is like banana nut bread, right? It's the same thing, I think, because it's got nuts in it and banana and like whatever else goes in there. Butter bread complements the chocolate peanut butter perfectly. Well, butter does make anything better. That is one thing that I have learned through life. When I cook, there is nothing like, and I stand by this. I stand by this. Nothing, capital N-O thing, that you can't make better by putting butter on it. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. I cook everything with butter, first of all. Real butter. None of that margarine, plastic, whatever it is, chemicals, whatever that shit is. Butter. Unsalted butter, though, because you got to add the salt. You add the salt later. Not that I have anything against salted, but salted butter's fine. But I like unsalted butter because I like to then add the salt later. Well, you don't eat cars. However, if I were to attempt to eat a car, yes, I would probably put butter on it. Also, I'm thinking sugar. You don't eat rocks either. Well, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Pop Rocks candy. Pop Rocks candy. And yeah, I can't fucking guarantee you if you whipped up some Pop Rocks candy and some butter, I guarantee you it would be delicious. 1000%. I stand by it. I stand by it. I do. I stand by it. We go through so much butter in my household. All right, we got to spend some of these points, by the way. We're about to hit the 800 limit. We got to spend some of these things. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of this goalie outfit, man. It's just not, I don't know. It's not my style, you know? That's a crappy augment. I never did get the guitar, but you know, that's whatever. Let's go back to the first one because I think at the end of this one, there's a whole bunch of coins. This is what we should get. We should just, we got to spend 860 creds to unlock these 250 coins. Jesus. All right, let's take it back to the top. What don't we have yet? What's this? Yeah, see, I don't really need or want any of this crap. What's this? Yeah, well, there's 3 wolf packs. I mean, that's useful. We could take that. What's this one? Meh. All right, what else do we have in here? All right, I don't have this yet. We'll take this. Okay. What's in here? Eh. We have some color variations for this skin. Yeah, we'll take this. We'll take this. Might as well take this. Yeah, we'll 1000% take the mullet. All right. So we need to spend 420 more creds to unlock that. All right, we're good for now. That's good for now. Let's rock this mullet, bro. Wait, no, that's face. What? What are we doing here? Oh, hair. Here we go. There we go. Fuck yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Look at this WT mullet, bruh. Tell me this isn't fire. WT mullet, peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter, and marshmallow fluff sandwiches. Fuck yeah. This is my style. I think we stick with the black hair color, though. All right, golden. All right, let's move on. Let's move on with our lives here. We got to get rid of all this crap. I should probably just sell most of this, really, you know? It's okay. This. Shazam! There we go. Beautiful. Let's make some more ammo. All right, man. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? We'll run this night raid again, but I don't know. Think like we gotta think of something else to do. We gotta think. Maybe we should go. Should we go PvP? Maybe just go PvP on Stella. Yes. Yes, Allosaurus, butter is indeed versatile. Great word, by the way. Great word. It is indeed versatile. Butter is like... it's like, it has a lot of utility, as they say. It has a lot of... It's flexible in its utility. Much versatility. Very good word. Much versatility. Please tell me you know what chocolate rocks are. Bro, I do not know. Where are you getting this shit? I do not know what chocolate rocks are. What are chocolate rocks? Just buy it all because your credit is just going to sit. Yeah, I know. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I just didn't want to waste all your time going through all that stuff. Oh, Marshall. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just saw that. I can give you an invite. Barbecue is the most versatile condiment. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Raiders Refuge. Aw, man, everything's gonna be empty. This is whack. Well, here's this. Wait. This is gonna... We're late. We're a late spawn. This kind of sucks. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I am not gonna sit here... I'm not gonna sit here and badmouth barbecue sauce. You're not gonna hear it from me. I'm not gonna do it, okay? But, here's the thing. Butter is more versatile because it can be used with both sweet and salty things. It can be used with both sweet and salty. What are you doing? Why can't I hit you? Yo, this is crazy. What the fuck was that? Jesus. Everybody calm down. Damn. But yeah, look, back to what I was saying. Barbecue sauce, while delicious, can only be used as a condiment on salty things, while butter is good on both sweet and salty. Therefore, the versatility of butter is going to win out in this particular situation. Now, that being said, if you want to talk about barbecue sauce, let's talk about barbecue sauce. Best barbecue sauce on the planet, Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. And I kid you not, I will go try it. But Sweet Baby Ray's is the jam. what is happening right now? I'm like getting fucking bombarded by everything right now. What do we got? Oh my God! What is happening? Oh, we're dead. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Where did they all come from? Every arc on the map. Every arc on the... In the middle of nowhere I spawned. And every arc on the map. What? Just a fucking what? What the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. What the hell is happening right now? Look at this! What? Bruh. Yo, man. What the fuck was that? Well, we're goners. I swear to God, that had to be... Okay, maybe 50-50. That had to be at least half of the fucking arc on the map. Like... It was those damn it was the spotters. It was the damn spotters. Good God. Smoky barbecue. Well, Sweet Baby Ray's has several different varieties of barbecue sauce. So, their Sweet Baby Ray's original is a delightful little smoky, tangy, sweet glaze for your barbecuing endeavors. And then they have Sweet Baby Ray's honey and Sweet Baby Ray's mustard and Sweet Baby Ray's. They got a ton of different Sweet Baby Ray's. Now, the only thing that I will say possibly tops Sweet Baby Ray's is Famous Dave's. But only when you go to Famous Dave's. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've ever been to a Famous Dave's, but it's a barbecue place. You go to Famous Dave's and they have like 12 different types of barbecue sauce at the table. And you just cover everything in all the different types of barbecue sauce. And it is delightful. It is absolutely delightful. Yeah, the spotters, they brought everything over. And they just wouldn't go, like, they wouldn't go away. They just kept... Like, I got the first two, and then there were two, like, right behind them. I suck at the game because I stepped away for a bit. That's okay. I suck at the game, too. Barbecue nachos, by the way, yeah, hella good. Barbecue nachos are yeah. Barbecue nachos are fire. Nachos, okay, nachos with brisket. Nachos, right? Brisket meat, nacho cheese, barbecue sauce, jalapenos, and then if you like to put like what's that tomato stuff called? It's like tomatoes and onion and like salsa, whatever. You know what I mean? So nacho nacho chips, brisket, beef brisket meat, barbecue sauce, nacho cheese, some jalapenos. There's a question. Both fresh and pickled jalapenos, both legitimate options. Both legitimate options. I wouldn't mix them, but one or the other, both perfectly legitimate options to go with. And then you can top it with a little bit of salsa if you like. I don't feel like the salsa is absolutely necessary, but it definitely does. Especially if you're going with a sweeter barbecue sauce, the salsa adds a little bit of tang. Yes. 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 Homage Crafts 9627. All right, I got you. I got you. Chili is one of my favorite foods. Chili is one of my favorite foods. Okay, let me see if I can get this right. Homage Crafts. Are there spaces? No, there's no space. Are there spaces? I can't remember if there's spaces. There's no spaces, right? I don't think there's spaces. Whoops. $96.27. Yeah, I do love me some chili, though. One of my favorite foods. One of my favorite foods. Where'd you go? There you go. Yeah, chili. I'm actually a huge fan of just like winter foods in general. Like chili, soup, French onion soup. Oh my God. How did we get onto food, by the way? Oh, we were talking about peanut butter. How did we get onto peanut butter?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me? I'm echoing back, by the way.
There's a mad delay with the stream, by the way.
Oh, is there? Yeah, I think. I'm echoing back, by the way, bro.
Yeah, that is. I'm using an earbud that's old as all heck. So I do apologize.
All right, I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that, my dude. It's like fucking right in my ear, bro.
I'll stay unplugged. And I'll just listen to the stream. Sound good?
All right, cool. Yeah, because that's like super distracting. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry about that. There's no way I was gonna be able to do that and like talk at the same time. That was gonna be an impossibility. Oh, by the way, just side note, while we're here, when we're done, if you want to join the Discord server, feel free to do so. No pressure. You don't have to, but if you want to, the link is in all of my bios. That goes for everybody, by the way. If you want to join the Discord server, if you're not in there already, please feel free to join the Discord server. There are a lot of great people in there. I have not been in there very much lately because I have a new baby. My son was just born about like a month and a half ago. So I'm basically, when you see me on stream is when I'm at my computer playing. Aside from that, I'm normally doing family stuff, watching the kid, etc. So I haven't been on there much lately. I will be on there, once things calm down, but there's plenty of other great people on there as well if you're looking for people to play with. So please feel free to join. Jeff, just saw you, brother. Thank you as always. I love you, baby. I love you, Jeff. Good to have you here. Thank you for the heart, brother. I see you. As always. As always, my dude. All right, so what were we talking about? Chili, French onion soup, and like basically anything like that. Stews, those are some of my favorites. Also, since we're here, let's just get this out of the way. Mexican food just in general. Like my wife and I, we traveled to Mexico City a year or two ago. We traveled to Mexico City and spent some time there, and oh my fucking God. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something, all right? If you live in the United States and if you haven't traveled abroad to other countries, it is impossible to appreciate just how bad the food that we have here actually is. It is just impossible to truly appreciate how bad our food in this country actually is until you travel to other countries and you realize that, like, they use things like fresh ingredients and just that's just one thing. But aside from that, the food in Mexico City, oh my God. I knew that I liked Mexican food. I've always been a huge fan of Mexican food. Like if my wife wants to go out to a restaurant, she likes to go all kinds of different places. She knows for me, there's two choices, right? There's Outback Steakhouse and then there's Mexican food. That's basically it. Those are either one of those, I'm fine. Mexican food, and of course steaks, because, you know, of course steaks. But by far my favorite is Mexican food, and the food in Mexico City, fuck me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Incredible. Incredible. All right, cool. So, yeah. Homage, I don't know if you want to get rid of the delay, if you were to maybe turn your voice chat off, and then I could still talk in game so you can hear me in more real time. And hopefully that'll work. So I'll keep my voice chat on so you can hear me, because I know that there's a delay to the stream. And there's always a bit of a delay to the stream, and I think it depends on like which platform you're on. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. So, you know, I have everything set to like the lowest that it can be, so it's as real time as possible, but it's never real time. All right, cool. Oh, Discord link, is it working? Shit. All right, I'll check it after stream. I'll check them and make sure they're all up to date. All right, I got to put together a loadout because, you know, what just happened. So that's super. Pretty stoked about that. Really, really happy about what just happened. I feel like that went real smooth. Feeling really good about it, honestly. Just feeling really good about it. I am getting tired of making renegades. So I guess we'll bring a Berletta, even though that's kind of gonna... I'm not a huge fan of this gun, honestly. Not a huge fan of it, but I know it's decent. I just, I don't have good luck with it. Especially against Arc, you know? Bring plenty of ammo, because we're gonna need it. So it takes like 50 rounds to take down an Arc with this thing. Oh, man, we are going through some resources today. Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make some different kinds of shield rechargers, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make some of these. Where'd they go? There they go. All right, let's make some seeker grenades and some trigger nades. Let's do that. Then we'll make 5 of these. We'll make 3 of these. Okay. And I guess we'll bring the Berletta. I just don't feel great about bringing the Berletta. It's fine. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. If you relink it where you live link is it, fix it. You're bringing in El Toro. All right. All right, sweet. Let's fucking do this. Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think I just pasted them in there so they're not actual links. And so they don't work. Okay. We could go hit Raiders rep. Oh, we're late spawn. This is gonna suck. All right, let's go. We'll just, where are we going? Over here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, let's just avoid him. We'll just go over here. We're pretty late. So that's kind of a bummer. Oh, did I bring, no, I didn't bring stims with me. What's outside here? Ooh, okay. Moss. Volcanic rock. All right, where are we going? Let's go, shit, I don't know. Where's the exfil? I guess we could go to checkpoint. And then, because we might as well just exfil pretty quick, I think, because we are super late into the raid. Let me grab some of these bad boys. Nothing.
An arc probe. There.
Think maybe we go Stella after this and get into some trouble. Could do that.
This might be worth checking. There, by that building.
Wow, wow, wow. Eh.
Light ammo. By that building.
All right.
Arpeggio.
All right, I'll take the arpeggio.
Loot spot. Over here. Could be something.
Hell yeah, I'll take that. All right, let's fucking roll. All right, let's get out of here. This is,
Head home at the Overlook air shaft.
are we gonna make that? No, we're not gonna make that. Let's hit this one.
Head home at the Forest air shaft.
All right, be on your toes. Yeah, right? Okay. Just keep your peepers peeled. Just keep your peepers peeled. I don't trust anybody.
Over here.
What do we got? Oh. Okay, get in the building. Get in the building. I just saw somebody. I just saw somebody run behind those rocks there. I don't know if they are friendly or not. But let's just assume that they are not. All right, there we go. This is a quick little run. My biggest problem with these night raids is that I don't know the good loot spots. So I just go in and wing it, and it's like, it never really feels worth it. You know what I mean? What's up, Ryan? Welcome back, bro. What's up, Big Hoss? Welcome back, brother. Did you catch the new roadmap? No, I did not. I don't really do night raids either. Yeah, I do them all the time. I just don't know the good loot spots. Like Spider, he's my Twitch admin. He fucking like, dude, you go into a map and he like knows exactly where to go. Within 3 minutes, he's got his bag filled with just all purples and stuff. All right, let's check out this roadmap though. Let's check this out. Arc. If I can reach my keyboard. Arc Raiders. What is it? Season 2 roadmap, maybe? All right, is there like an official? There we go. Looking ahead. Okay, yeah. Roadmap January to April 2026. Here we go, baby. What? Arc Raiders roadmap January to April 2026. Hello, Raiders. 2026 is upon us, and we are embarking on our first full year of Arc Raiders. Let's do this thing. When we launched in October, we gave you a rundown of our plans for the rest of 2025. We hope this got you excited about what was coming up and gave you a flavor of how much new content to expect. Since we're aiming to deliver a content update every month going forward, that's awesome. We want to keep you in the loop. As we head into 2026, we're excited to share our roadmap for the next 4 months. This will show you the types of new content to look forward to, new enemies, new arc, maps, conditions. That'll be cool. I'm interested to see what like new conditions we get. The cold snap was a really cool idea, but it wasn't in practice. It wasn't like my favorite condition or other changes. As you can expect, we're not going to offer all these specifics, but enough that you know where we're heading. Stick around. After escalation, there's even more to come. Ooh, it's called escalation. Yo, see, you know they're building to something. All right, January. Headwinds. New matchmaking option level 40 plus. So what is... Okay, let's read through the graphic here, and then we'll... Okay, there isn't a lot of... All right. So headwinds, new matchmaking option level 40 plus. So does that mean that you can opt in to only matchmake with people who are level 40 plus? Or is it... That's interesting. New minor map condition. I think that's going to be the toxic swamp or whatever, right? I think that's what that's going to be. Player project. Okay. What is player project? Is that changing the expedition or is it a new project? As well as, all right, February, Shrouded Sky. New map condition, new arc threat. That's exciting. Player project, new raider deck, a map update, and expedition window. Okay. March, we get Flashpoint. All right, so Shrouded Sky, new arc threat. I'm feeling like that has to mean new flying enemies, right? Probably. I mean, it has to, right? Or it could have something to do with the new map condition too. Maybe like fog or something. Oh my God, maybe fog so that you can't see like the all the flying arcs, so that you can't see the different like the hornets and wasps and stuff as well. That would be interesting. All right, March, Flashpoint. Another new map condition. Damn, so we're getting new map conditions like every month. That's pretty cool. Another new arc threat. Another player project and a Scrappy update. That's cool. That's cool. And then... All right, so the new map is coming in. Wait, did I see... Okay, so we get a map update in February, but then we get a new map in April. New large arc, another new map condition, and then another expedition window. So that is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. There's a lot to speculate about here. Have they given any real details on any of this? I mean, I guess they kind of up here said that they weren't really given details. So this new matchmaking option looks interesting. It's like on the face of it, it sounds like you can kind of imagine how that would work, but I'm interested to see just exactly what this means, because I don't know, like that's kind of odd. I'm not really sure where they're going with this. Like why that would matter. Level 40 plus only matchmaking. You know what I mean? Like why would that matter? Right? Because if you reset every expedition anyway, does your level really make that big of a difference? Like why are they adding a level specific matchmaking filter? There's got to be more to that. And here's something interesting too. If you'll notice, they describe map conditions in two different ways. You have this one that is a minor map condition, but then you have just map conditions. So what exactly is that supposed to mean? Is that just like a typo? Is that inconsequential, or is that actually meaningful? Is there going to be a map condition? Because I would call the cold snap definitely a major map condition, right? Because it completely changes the way that you play on that map. Totally changes the way you have to play. So maybe this is like a more of an aesthetic condition, or a condition that only affects certain areas. Maybe like maybe that's the toxic swamp. There's only certain areas that have maybe toxic pools or something like that. Maybe that's what that means. But I like this though. Also, map update. This is interesting, right? So let's look at this one, February. All right, so let's look at this all together. It's called Shrouded Sky. It comes with a new map condition, a new arc threat, and a map update. So this could potentially mean that in February, perhaps there is something that's going to happen. I think it's probably pretty obvious, right? That we can assume that there's something that's going to happen that is going to push the story forward and is going to change one of the maps permanently moving forward. That's what that sounds like to me, right? That's what that sounds like to me. Perhaps the new map condition is part of whatever is going to happen that is going to then change that map forever moving forward. And I'm imagining yeah, I don't know. I was going to say something about the type of arc that it might, but honestly, I have no idea actually. Because then they have the new large arc there. Because I was thinking maybe a big arc comes down, does something to the map and changes the map or whatever. But that sounds interesting. February sounds very interesting, honestly. February sounds interesting. Yeah, February definitely sounds interesting. February and April sound like these sound like the big ones to me. February and April sound like the big ones to me. and then a completely new map in April. So yeah, and a large arc. Because there's been a lot of speculation that when the raid timer ends, there's been a lot of speculation that there is perhaps going to be a change to the game that isn't going to be the end of the round forever, right? A lot of people have been speculating that at some point, that end of the round that we're used to, those aren't bombs coming down. That's a big arc coming down. So maybe in April, we're going to finally see an update that allows us to stay past that timer now and perhaps engage and fight that larger arc, which would be super, super interesting and very effing cool. All right, so escalation. Let's read the wrap up here. The cold snap has passed, but its danger casts a long shadow. Extreme weather will continue to test raiders as they scavenge the surface for the resources that keep Speranza running. How fucking ironic, man. We've got some extreme weather coming ourselves. The increased arc presence continues to trouble Shawnee as the Rust Belt grows more overwhelmed, but no one holds all the pieces. Interesting. The scale of the impending escalation remains unknown. Venture topside into an increasingly volatile Rust Belt and make sure you're prepared for what's to come. Keep a lookout. New content is just around the corner. Son of a bitch, I just got it. This is what the level 40 plus matchmaking is for. This has to be what the level 40 plus matchmaking is for. There is going to be a queue, a level 40 plus queue, where the raids are going to be by default more dangerous than they are now from an arc perspective. That's what this is going to be. Like, there's going to be all of these events happen. There's going to be all of these different map conditions, and there's going to be a brand new queue that is going to, by default, make things more difficult than they already are for the escalation. So as things escalate, you're going to be able to, once you hit level 40, join that queue. It's going to be harder to survive, but there's going to be better loot. I guarantee you that's what it is. That has to be what it is, because it doesn't make sense otherwise why they would add that level 40 plus only queue, right? That has to be what it is. Has to be. All right, sorry, I gotta get caught up here. I was running my mouth there. I wonder if that's for new players that don't want to be paired with high levels. It's possible, because that's what I thought initially. But I don't know, like, because like, honestly, when it comes to PvP, how much does your level really matter, right? It certainly does matter. That's what I thought initially, but I feel like it just, in my mind, it just makes more sense that it has to do with that escalating, the escalating danger level, right? That just, to me, it just makes more sense to me, but I could absolutely be wrong. Embark is killing. Absolutely. They're shredding it. This roadmap, it gives so little, but also so much information. And they're really thinking things out. They're really thinking things through. Like, this is an update, right? This is how you do an update. This is an update that changes the game, engages the players. Like, this isn't just some new cosmetics, a new map that looks different but plays the same as all the other maps, a bunch of new crap in the store to spend money on. That's not what this is. Like, they are cooking. They are absolutely cooking. I'm loving it. Loving it. The Orbiter, that's right. So here's the thing. The Orbiter is dropping something onto the map, and it's not a bomb. It's obviously a big arc, right? So that has to be what this last update is. It's the opportunity. And I'm telling you that what people have been saying about the time limit being extended and there being a big event, I 100% think that's what's going to happen. I 100% think that's going to happen. Your boy, new map for my birthday. Hey, that's what's up, my dude. Your birthday's in April? That is what's up, my boy. That is what's up. Ark will be on Souls-like mode, yo. Right? Look, honestly, they need that, though. They do need it. Because, like you saw, if you get caught out in the open, the Ark can absolutely be a threat. But by this point in the game, most of us know how to deal with Ark. And as long as you can find yourself some cover, you can play smart. Like, most of the Ark aren't much of a threat. You can solo even bombardiers and bastions. Like, you can absolutely solo those, right? Like, I've soloed them on stream. It's not like, you get to a point, they just aren't, unless you get caught out, they're just not that much of a threat. So they absolutely need to up that threat level, up that danger level to keep things fresh and interesting. Yeah, I agree. This is huge. Homage, got a Stella Montes medical storage key. You got it, brother. We're going to do it in just a second, bro. Sorry, man. Sorry. This is why, like, I don't always play with people, because, like, I know it's no fun to sit here and wait while I run my mouth. I apologize for that, you know, but it's what I do, man. It is what it is. What am I going to say? What am I going to say? Yeah, it could be the Emperor or the King. Like, they might roll them out, like, because we still need to see the King. The Emperors are on the edges of the maps, and they are getting closer, right? So maybe we see the King first, and then maybe we see the Emperor, or maybe it is the Emperor. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is looking good, though. I think this is looking good. I really think this is looking interesting. I'm excited. I'm legitimately excited. We were talking yesterday about Marathon coming out, and I really want to check that game out. But goddamn, seeing what they're doing, I feel like it's going to be hard to pull people away from this. Because seeing this yesterday, when we sat here yesterday, right? When we sat here yesterday and talked about Marathon, I was really thinking in my head, I was thinking, yeah, I'm ready for Marathon. I really want to try something different. I'm ready for something fresh, right? Because we've been playing Ark every day, having a blast with it. It's a great game. I love it. Not saying anything to the contrary of that. Just, we've been playing it every day, right? And I was just thinking, like, yeah, I'm definitely ready to check out Marathon. Now, after seeing this, the fires are relit, man. You know what I mean? Like, the fires are relit. Now I'm thinking, I cannot wait to see what all of this actually means. All of this speculation, I think we're probably going to be over the target on some of it. I'm sure some of it is going to be a complete surprise. All of it looks interesting. All of it looks very, very, very well thought out and very intentional. It is obvious that they are building a story, and they are releasing updates to make the game better, not just to throw shitty content out there. If that makes sense. It's just, that is the vibe that you get reading through this. That they are releasing updates to make the game better, not just to give you shitty content that plays exactly the same as the old content and stuff to buy in the store. They're cooking, bro. They're cooking. Fighting Emperors is going to be a freaking movie. Yeah, you're not kidding. Those things are, that is going to be, we're going to have to be, I think by the time we take them on, there are going to be new mechanics, new weapons. You know what I mean? There's going to be things introduced to the game that is going to better equip the players to actually take on threats of that size. Because if you look at the balance of the game so far, they've done a really good job of giving players the tools necessary to take out the big arcs that are there now, while at the same time not making it trivial once you get to the point where you have Well, that said, if you fill your bag full of wolf packs, you can solo the queen. So, but you know what? With PvE, it's hard. It's really hard to balance stuff. But I think they've done a really good job of balancing that. So, yeah, the lore is awesome. The lore is really cool. I really like how they're telling the story too. I really like how they're kind of drip feeding it. You know, they're giving you a lot to speculate on. They're giving you, the other really cool thing is, if you look around on all of the different maps, if you really take your time and explore, like there's so much storytelling there. Like you can see, like on Spaceport, right? Like when you're on the map Spaceport, when you spawn all the way out on that highway at that checkpoint, and there's all these bombed out cars basically in this traffic jam, you can see a story there. You can see there were people rushing to this spaceport at one point in time, trying to get off the planet. There's armed guards and stuff there to prevent like normal, like the us, right? The plebs. While all the rich and powerful people were escaping, the plebs are all stuck in a traffic jam at this checkpoint, probably getting gunned down by private security. Like there's a lot of storytelling on these maps, which is they're fucking cooking, bro. And it's no surprise, right? These are the people that gave us Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Bad Company 2, right? Like, it's no surprise, right? Like they broke away from EA to make good games, and here we are. We've got a good game. So yeah, this is awesome, Big Hoss. This is sweet, bro. This was, yeah, pulling this up was a good idea. I hadn't seen this, and like I said, the fires are absolutely relit after seeing this. Absolutely relit. Stoked. All right, brother, let me just let me empty my bags out real quick, and we can jump into Stella if you want to. All right, let's see here. Let's put all this stuff away. All right. And I'll just bring, all right, I'm gonna put the shoddy into the stash for now. Unless, do you think, what are your lobbies like? Should I bring the shoddy? Are we gonna be doing PV? Well, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right. All right, brother, you want to do Stella? Let's do it. Wait, do I need to repair anything? Let's repair this. All right, we're good. We're good. You love PvP. Yeah, I do actually. I do love PvP. The buildings on Buried City are the same buildings in the finals. Really? You know, I gotta play the finals. You know that? I have it downloaded. I haven't played it yet. I gotta play the finals. I gotta finally check that out. It looks really good. It looks really good. And I mean, honestly, if it's by these guys, it's sweaty. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, like all online FPS, like PvP games these days are sweaty. There's so many people out there like just taking it so serious. Like that's not part of what drove me away from Call of Duty, you know? Because I've never been that serious. Like, I play games to have fun. I'm not very good. I love to PvP. right? I have, you know, I have fun doing it, but I'm not like, I'm no Shroud, right? I'm no ninja, right? Like, I'm bad at it, but I still enjoy it. But, you know, in certain games, like Call of Duty just got so sweaty, it just got to the point where it was like, if you're not performing at your peak every single second that you are in a match, it's just like you're wasting your time, and it's just like no fun. All right, I'm gonna follow you because I have no idea how to get to where we need to go for your key. Which one did you say you had? There's cultural archives down there. All right, let's go this way. Let's just roll around.
Let's go to medical research.
All right. Yeah. Oh, shit. Jesus, they're everywhere. Wait a minute. God damn. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh my God. I was just trying to check the suitcase. Damn. Here, come here. Do you have this yet? Hold on. I got a blueprint for you if you don't have it yet. Do you have that yet? I will take these explosives. All right, let's head over there. We got your key, right? We got to get over there before somebody else gets it. Oh, here's another suitcase. And another trash can. Pound of Pharaoh. All right. Oh, check these suitcases, bro. Man, these little fuckers are everywhere. God, another one? Get off me, you little shit. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me grab, do they not have any power cells on them? No. Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Oh, you don't have to do that, bro. Thank you. You don't have to do that, bro, but thank you. Hey, come check this suitcase. Did you check this suitcase? Those are good on night raids. That's where that blueprint came from, was a suitcase. Definitely worth checking on night raids. Worth checking in general, but especially on night raids. All right, sweet. Here's another suitcase here. Nothing. All right, careful. All right, sorry. All right, so how do we get there? We got to go this way, right? I think. Hey, you little shit. Little fucker. Is this, are we going the right way?
Watch out, down there. Heads up. Danger down there.
those ninjutsu skills, son? You see those reflexes? Bruh. Did you see those reflexes? Come on. Here, do you have this one? Mm-hmm. I'll take that.
Ammo box. Here.
All right, where are we going? Do we go down? I have no idea how to get to where we're going. Have no clue. I get so lost in this friggin' map, man. Okay. He knows where he's going. Thank God one of us knows where we're going.
Over there.
Thank God one of us knows. Yeah, I was going completely the wrong way. I was going completely the wrong way. Oh, there's cupboards in here. Let's check these real quick. Okay. Okay. I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's go to that location.
I'm following you, buddy. There we go. Jesus. What do we need? A battery to get through here? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. PvP is a lot of fun. As long as you're like, that's what you're trying to do. It's just annoying when you're trying to, oh, I do have a Pharaoh. It's just annoying when you're trying to do something else and you got somebody like ratting at the exfil or fucking with you while you're trying to do quests or whatever. It's just obnoxious. Oh, here's that battery we needed. Take it over here. I'm coming. Ooh, fruit. Nice. Ooh, nice. Hey, there's another fruit basket. Did you get that? Need that for the expedition. All right, cool. All right, let's rock. I'm following you, brother. You know where you're going. I do not. I get so lost on this map, man. So lost.
Over there. Down there. Down there. Shredder, over there. Down here.
Ooh, fucking got myself. Jesus. Hmm. I hear PvP. Yep. Yeah, baby, we made it. We made it. We made it. I blew myself up with a trigger nade and we still made it. See that? That's skill right there. If you can live through trigger nading yourself, can't nothing touch you, bro. Okay, I can do one more and then I gotta jump off. Let me just do some inventory real quick. right, we gotta sell. Actually, sell this, 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 this. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Put my fruits in there. Put my fruits in. Let me put my fruits in. We'll keep that for now. Put this over here. And we're going to swap this for... Actually, yeah, we'll do this. What do we have on here? A silencer? All right, let me... Oh, what did I make? I just made what? I just made fucking medium ammo. I'm an idiot. Jesus. Why did I do that? I just made the wrong fucking ammo type. Oh my god. I need light ammo. All right, I need light ammo. I need this. I need some of these. I need... should be good there. Let's make 2 more of these. All right. Oh, wait. Let's make one of these. And let's make one of these. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready. I am ready to rock. Not sure where I want to go with my skill tree next. The game is top tier, the people who play it or not. Yeah. Just saw that, by the way. Yeah, that's legit. That's legit. Okay, and we're going here, right? Okay.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking, while most of Toledo is asleep. Though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as rich as Golden Sunset.
Down there. Shredder, door. There.
All right, you grab all the you grab all this stuff, man. I'll just grab whatever you don't take. It's your key. So I'll just grab whatever you don't take. Mm-hmm.
Shut medical kit.
Copy that. Oops. Raider flare. Ooh, shotgun ammo.
Something to spray.
Nice. Very, very nice, Governor. Very, very nice. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Shit. I'm good. Wait, let's check these. No, get off.
Danger here. Warning. Danger down there.
Oh, they're coming up. They're coming up.
Door.
I'm stuck on.
Over here. Here.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Let's make some room. Let's make some room. Mm-hmm. 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 What's up, Spider? Yellow square. I didn't see shit. Come on, man. You know me. I didn't see shit, bro. What's up, Brandon? Good afternoon, brother. Good to have you. I hope you're doing well. All right, what do you think? You ready to get out of here, or? Just got done paying bills and time to relax. My man. My man. I hear that, brother. Relax, put that shit behind you. Forget about how jacked up the world is these days. How expensive everything is. I feel you, brother. I'm with you on that. Let's do that. All right, I'm coming. I'm just checking these drawers real quick, bro. Hold on. Oh my god, why can't I jump up that? Are these here. Here. Damn, I can't believe nobody hit this yet. That's crazy. Don't need that. I'll take this, though. I'll take that. That got sketchy. That got sketchy. Got ratted out for the past 2 days. Fuck, man. Yeah. I got ratted out a couple games ago myself. Drive over 180 miles and it really time to... Yeah, bro, it is time to relax. I hate driving, man. I legitimately hate driving. Yeah, that was close, bro. We made it, though. We made it. We're good. We made it. Notice the update mess up the algorithm for PvP and PvP. Yeah, I've been noticing, well, you know what I think it might be? I am absolutely going to go get some chocolate peanut butter. Thank you for reminding me. You know what, though, Brandon, what I think part of it might be? I think that now that people are aware of the karma-based matchmaking, there are definitely people who are running free loadouts to get their PvE karma up so that they can get into the PvE lobbies, and then they're taking like a Bettina and a heavy shield into a PvE lobby and just murking everybody in the lobby. That shit is definitely happening. And that's the downside of the karma-based matchmaking, is because people are learning how to manipulate it now. And that's absolutely been happening. Like, I've been running into those people. Pure PvE lobby, and then suddenly there's one person that's running around and you just start seeing flares going up. And it's like, because nobody's expecting it, right? Because it's a PvE lobby and they pretend like they're friendly, and then suddenly they're shooting at you with a Bettina or a Toro or something like that. So I think that's happening too. And look up Chocolate Rocks. I absolutely will, brother. I absolutely will. GG's, by the way. It was a lot of fun playing with you. I'm definitely down to do it again. I am here like every weekday normally from like 11 to 2. So yeah, I'll get those links fixed for the Discord server as well. And feel free to jump in there. And yeah, good times. GG's. If you stop by, thank you for stopping by. You know I love you. I appreciate you for it. Brandon, sorry I'm rolling as soon as you get here, brother. I apologize, but I got to go pick up the kid, or my wife's little brother. Got to go get gas, chocolate, peanut butter, and water for the storm. Get ready for the weekend. So got a lot of stuff to do, so I got to jump off. But yeah, man, it's good to see you here, and I'll see you next time. I'll be back. Hopefully things don't get too crazy, and we'll be back to normal next week. So when you get a sec, look up Chocolate Rocks. I will absolutely look up Chocolate Rocks. If you think for a second I'm not going to look up Chocolate Rocks, you are dead mistaken. Haven't seen Raider caches since the update 2. I did find a Raider cache yesterday, so they're out there. They may have thinned them out, though. They may have thinned them out. Yeah, you too, brother. Be safe. Like I said, I love you. I appreciate you. You know I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. So I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Brandon, get your rest. Chill out. Relax. And everybody batten down, because there's a storm coming, baby. There is a storm coming. But we're going to be ready, so it's going to be fine. I'll see you next time. I'm out of here. Bye.